Good morning. Welcome to the weekly analysis for the week of June 18th through the 24th. We are kicking off the week with 13 weekly order blocks, so let's get started. First, we have AUDJPY. AUDJPY is okay. Let's first look at market structure. Price has been bullish. Price has been bullish. Didn't quite fill in the imbalance there. Okay, so price has been bullish. It did break structure, but if we're going off of market structure, price broke, retested. So we had an impulse move, a correction, an impulse move, and then we had impulse move, a correction, and now price is breaking structure to the top side. So we should be expecting another impulse move. If I look to my left, currently, let me just put where price is currently, and we're currently in an area of an order block. So we still have price likely coming to fill the order block. I'm sorry, the imbalance. Imbalance. So we have a weekly imbalance here. So I would guess price is coming to fill this imbalance to possibly start selling back to the downside. Currently, that is about approximately 167 to 237 pips. So with that being said, for the week, we are looking at actually I'm gonna fib this one move here. So currently we're expecting price. This is an easy money strategy candle. We're looking for price to possibly pull because it broke structure here, broke structure here, broke structure here. Now we're here, so possibly a small pullback, not a small pullback, but a pullback to continue to fill the imbalance and a possible sell from there. Or if it pulls back to the 38, 23, 38, or wherever it pulls back to, it could just go ahead and sell up to the negative 27, which is also in alignment with the order block. The order block that is here. Okay. So let's go down to the daily. Price is currently in an order block. Maybe it'll tap into the wicks of this order block and pull back. And then continue, pull back for a correction, and then a continuation up to the negative 27. That's AUDJPY. CAD-JPY, we have a weekly bullish candle for the week. And if I go look to my left, so for CAD-JPY, I would say price broke structure, filled in this imbalance. It is either going to come to this area of supply to sell down, or my guess is because it started breaking structure to the downside, we have a pullback for a possible continuation of a sell. So price could pull back to the 88, or price can continue buying because it broke structure here, this level of structure here, but not these levels of structure. So I'll go down to the daily. So it broke structure here. It broke structure here. Created a double bottom here. So yes, I am expecting price to tap and possibly tap into this, the last institutional candle. Then you have imbalance, the imbalance candle here. So I'm expecting price to pull up in this area here somewhere and possibly start selling down. So let's see what the 4-hour look like. There's a little imbalance here. Price may pull back to, that's on the 4-hour. If I go down to the 15-minute, let's see if it'll let me go back that far. No. Okay. 1 hour. So there's a level of money imbalance there. So overall, the price is bullish. Okay. So I would say look for buys until you can't look for buys anymore. So yeah, that's where we are with CAD JPY. Chef JPY, we have a weekly bullish candle. There's no wick, so there may be a possible pullback, but I would have to look to my left and there's nothing there. So with nothing being there, I know Todd would look up this candle. You have your 50% 618. This is also in alignment with the break of structure. that price can come back, the 618 zone. That price can come back and then start buying up some more. This is, if this is the easy money strategy candle, definitely wait for a break of structure. Some level of break. There's an order block here, so I would say if it breaks there, you can get in on the pullback and at least sell it down to possibly the 50%. As it'll probably break, pull in here, pull back, and then sell down. Okay. On the 1 hour, that is the last 1 hour swing low. Well, it is the swing low, period. So this is the last swing low. So when and or if it breaks this area, you will be looking for sales. However, with that being said, if it pulls back to this zone, I would say look for buys because it's bullish. When it pulls back, expect a buy because it's bullish. But if you don't see any break of structure to the top side, then don't just get in for a buy. You would have to see price pull back here and start breaking structure to the top side. Okay. Next we have JER 30. JER 30 has a weekly order block. These were equal highs. Go to the monthly. So JER 30 is at its highest point. Da, 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 da. So we can either expect a pullback to the order block and a continuation of a buy, or price is going to come and break structure to the downside, or pullback and a continuation of a sell down. Go to the daily. This is our swing low here. So price pushed up, pull back, push back up. Okay. So price can pull back to this order block and continue buying up. Or let's go back to the daily markup. Let's put those on here. Daily buy order block. Let me put it there. So price could tap into here and continue buying up. Definitely wait for confirmation. Let's see on the 4 hour. Same. So if price pulled in here, you can buy up until price shows you that it's bearish. But right now, overall, it is bullish. Euro CAD, we have a weekly bullish order block. So price bought up. Build this imbalance here. did not break these highs and then started breaking structure to the downside. So we've been bearish for since May 1st. So I would look at this as a selling opportunities. You have an area of supply here. You have an area of supply here for price to come back and to continue to sell. If price breaks this high, then you have an order block or imbalance here that price can pull back to, but price has broken these lows, tapped into this order block, is possibly just correcting itself or a continuation of a sell. Okay. So although price has broken my trend line, this is my swing high. These are swing highs as well, but this is the macro swing high. So price can tap into this zone and continue selling. Okay. So EuroCAD, I would be looking for sells. Euro Chef, we have a weekly bullish order block. Uh-oh. Euro Chef, let's go back to the weekly. Okay. We have we had price to pull back. And this is the last swing weekly swing low. Price wick these lows and gave us an order block, two bullish order blocks. On the lower time frame, it is so I wouldn't consider this the high. I would consider this the high. This was the last break here. So this pushed up and then it broke. There's a minor level there. There's a minor level break here. Okay. So here we have this break of structure here. Price pulled back to possibly continue buying up to a weekly. Maybe 148 pips, or it could Price could pull back into this order block here. Or even this area here, and then continue selling. It could continue selling. Um, but I would definitely need to see it break these highs, break some of these highs before going in for a buy. Because price pushed up and then started breaking these lows. So my guess is it's still selling. Okay. So that's your chef, your JPY. We have a weekly let me go to the monthly. Price has filled in 50% of this imbalance. We have a monthly area of supply here. Let's go to the weekly. So there's imbalance here. Imbalance and an order block here on the weekly. I'm just gonna, okay. And we have another order, we have an order block of area of supply above that, but we also have imbalance here. Imbalance here within that area of supply from the monthly. So price is bullish. Let's keep buying until the price could pull back and then continue buying up. Okay. So buy until you can't buy anymore. That's your JPY. Oh, let me go to the daily. Okay. Yep. GBP, JPY, same things. Bullish. Let's go to the monthly. You have the imbalance here. On the monthly. So we are likely to get some kind of rejection from this area. On the weekly, that area is also an imbalance. Is imbalance a little higher, but this is where I would watch my chart to see if I get some kind of reaction from here to see if it starts breaking structure to the downside on the lower time frame. So right now on the 1 hour, this is the current swing low. You can see it a little. But yeah, it would have to break once price broke this level here. Look for the pullback for a continuation of a sell. All right, GBP NZD. Let's see. GBP NZD is a weekly. I guess it's a weekly order block. I'm looking at it as price wick these highs and is rejecting, and price is bullish. This was the break of structure. It has retested this area, so it could be a continuation of a buy. That's on the weekly. Let's go see what's on the daily. On the daily, you have some imbalance up here. That price may be wanting to come to. Okay. GBP NZD. GBP USD on the weekly. Let's see what the monthly is given. Price pushed up, price broke structure. Pull back to this was the last imbalance on the monthly. So if we go to the weekly, there is a area of there's an area of supply. So price could blow through this imbalance. It could come up here to this area of supply and sell down. Definitely wait for price to get to these zones. See if you get any breaks of structure to the downside before going in for any sells. Yeah, I would expect price to come here and possibly sell. If price breaks the trend line and then comes up and breaks this high, then you should be looking for buys. Or breaks this high. This is the swing macro swing high. It's also a key level, as you can see. Okay, so price would need to break this high, pull back, and then continue buying up. NAS 100 was a weekly bullish candle. It is in an area of supply. It is wick past this area of supply. So price could possibly pull back and continue buying. There is an imbalance here and an area of supply in that zone. There's no wick on there, so that's or tap into that order block. So price could, like we said, continue buying up. Let's go to the 4-hour. It hasn't broken any swing lows yet, so price is still bullish. Okay. NZDJPY. NZDJPY gave me a run for my money this week. We have a weekly bullish, and I want to explain NCD. I know we were looking for a sell, but as I look at this, this was bullish, right? This was bullish. Impulse move, it pulled back. And I'm just marking up this low here because it was bullish. You buy until you can't buy anymore, right? So this was a buy zone. You had this impulse move, this pullback. So this was our low. These up here became our highs. Nothing has broken this low to look for a sell. So we shouldn't have been looking for sales. So now my trend is there. So now I am looking for price is already tapped into I'm gonna use this as a sell zone here, possibly a sell zone. We definitely need to watch for price. However, because the weekly is so bullish, if we get a pullback, there's an order block there. Here, the price can pull back to and buy up some more if it chooses to buy up some more. But until then, you would be looking for buys. So price is either going to pull back here to retest this break or give a more complex pullback to this order block, Um, that has already been tapped into as well, but it can come give a double bottom and then continue buying up. Or we can be towards the end of this flag or the sell. We can be at the end of the flag for the sell. Because of this consolidation, price could be grabbing these highs and then start to sell to grab these lows. When and if price starts to break back down, we're talking about maybe 800 pips or so to back to this zone, back to this key level. Okay. Let's go to the daily. Let's go to the 4-hour. Go to the 1 hour. Go to the 15-minute. So once this low, this is the current low that needs to be broken. before looking for sales. You can break these minor level lows, but once you break them, you can only take it down this at least to this zone at the moment. Okay. All right. That's NZDJPY, USDJPY. Um, I just want to mark up this monthly area. This monthly area of supply. And then we have a weekly imbalance zone. Okay, so I would expect price to come up into this imbalance, which is also in this area of supply, and have some kind of reaction. So, of course, as always, once you get down to your smaller time frames, you'll be looking for breaks of structure, possible breaks of structure to the downside. But until then, you want to this candle may pull back. I'm not sure how far it's going to pull back. Maybe to this wick, which would be, I think the 23.6 of the fib, maybe the 38, and then continue up to the negative 27. So we're talking maybe 134 floor plus pips. Okay. And that is it for this week. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you all next week. Happy trading.